Hello. Gales overnight will ease through the rest of the day across northern Scotland, but it stays windy and we keep a lot of cloud cover across the country with this strong westerly airflow. This warm front will provide a focus for some wetter weather into Northern Ireland, western and southern Scotland, as well as northwest England. A lot of thick cloud associated with that area. But either side of there, well, to the northeast of Scotland, still windy, still a few showers around, but becoming less so as the afternoon progresses, and some bright spells towards the southwest as well as South Wales, but a lot of cloud for many. And the outbreaks of rain for Northern Ireland, pushing into northern England, as well as parts of western Scotland, falling as snow over the tops of the mountains. So for some, it is a wet afternoon. However, it's a little milder compared with Tuesday in the north, 7 to 9 Celsius. In the south, similar temperatures to Tuesday, 11 Celsius, but with less sunshine. I think the best of the sunshine, eastern Scotland, and as the winds ease here, well, a touch of frost possible early in the night, but we are going to see the area of cloud and outbreaks of rain progress its way eastwards across Scotland, across northern England, further spells of rain into Northern Ireland through the evening as well. The southern half of the country, however, yet again closest to an area of high pressure, will remain mostly dry overnight, although with a fair amount of cloud about. So temperatures dipping to the mid-single figures, and you can see how those temperatures dip into the low single figures in the northeast before recovering later in the night as it becomes wetter. And it is a wet start across parts of Scotland, especially for Western Hills and the Northwest Islands, seeing a considerable amount of rain during the rest of Wednesday into much of Thursday as well, persistent and at times heavy. Elsewhere, rain pushing into the Northern Isles, also a few spots of rain for southern Scotland, western parts of England and Wales. A lot of cloud on the map, a blustery breeze, but that breeze coming from the southwest. So it's going to be a mild feel. 12, 13 Celsius possible in the south, particularly around the Exeter area, perhaps Hereford. Yorkshire could see 13 Celsius as well. And for many, it is a gusty afternoon, particularly over the Pennines and the Scottish mountains, the wind bouncing over those hills. Into the evening, the spells of rain continue to arrive into much of Scotland, especially north of the central belt and over higher parts, but eventually the rain becomes more showery, and for many it's another cloudy night, another breezy night, so frost-free as we start off Friday. In fact, Friday is going to be a relatively mild day across the board with a lot of cloud cover and staying fairly damp at times towards the northwest. The weekend stays fairly changeable in the north, but mostly dry in the south before a trend towards colder conditions into next week. More on that in the Met Office 10-day trend, which will be on the YouTube channel towards the end of Wednesday.